Baltimore streets are calling. Between 15 and 20 Friday night. Should've learned by now that one drink always means we ain't going home till the rooster calls.
Hello, everybody. Welcome here to Ybor.live. We got the real season opener coming at you right live from the studio. Baby. We got a lot of great guests in tonight. Of course, you all know ArabH0ney, seen her here before, our on-site correspondent, doing a fabulous job there. Then we got someone really special in the house. We got Josh here from Shadetree Surgeon.
Too special, baby.
Welcome to the house, baby. Welcome to the Hen House, Josh. Welcome to the Hen House.
Too rare to live, too weird to die. What can I say?
And then we got our girl over there, Sarah. Say hi, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
Wow, she said the whole thing when you just said to say hi.
That's not bad, right?
I like that.
And then, of course, we got all our three other boys here. We got Swipe Right Ritter going in on the 1-2s.
Yo.
Yo. And then we got Maddie Ice producing on the other side there. What's up, Maddie?
What's happening?
And, of course, always coming in, Andrew Flash Gordon.
Hey now.
How you doing there, buddy?
Doing excellent.
Good, man. Good. Hey, welcome to have everybody. We're excited to have everybody here tonight on the show. Josh, Trade. We were talking about it last time, right? It's hard to say.
It's a lot, yeah.
Shadetree Surgeon.
Yeah.
So
you can just call me Josh, though. We've known each other for 17 years, Travis.
That's true. We have the, know, Josh works over here at Dirty Shame as a bar, and I live right behind Dirty Shame, about a block right behind it.
Hey, neighbor.
And neighbor. We got
neighbor.
Swipe Right over there, too, just moved in. So Josh and I have known each other 17 effing years. Like, crazy.
Yeah, it's wild. That's
Josh, do you remember the first time you saw Travis hammered at the bar?
The first year. Yeah, the first time. I don't know, man. I mean, Travis has been just like walking in incoherent for years and years and years. But I don't even judge him for it, man. You can only see somebody fall down so many times and just think it's just part of their personality.
Walk away. You know what?
I've never seen him fall.
Yeah. Well, so I will say, like, him right now on the podcast, definitely weirder. For me. I'm just like, wow, dude. Sentences, punctuation, everything.
Not right? Like,
impressive.
Yeah, we haven't seen him fall. If you look at the Ybor Live, if you look at the logo right there, you see the tram, and you see the little guy falling in front of the tram. That's Travis. He just makes it, but he doesn't fall down. You gotta look really close on it.
But when we met each other, we were back when we were 21. You know, we're not all like that now, of course.
No.
Now we're responsible.
We fall. You know what the difference is? Now, when we fall down, we have a positive balance in our bank account. That's about the only thing that's changed for me.
That's awesome.
You used to fall down back in the day, negative $100.
When you wake up the next morning, you got bruises all over. You're like, shit, I gotta check my bank account. And I know it's not good right now.
Yeah, I know. Being now you're 38, and you're just like, all right, man, I don't have to worry about checking my bank account balance next day. Oh, it's sad that is actually the only difference.
Oh my god. Yeah, there's been a lot of best way compromising times that we've been in, or that you've seen me in, and Dirty Shame. I always say, like, probably one of the craziest days, or one of my favorite days there at Dirty Shame each year is the day of the bocce ball tournament.
Yes, no, bocce ball is always a wild time.
Man, and everybody from the tournament literally goes there, and then we buy the bottle and put it in the cup.
Yeah, and it's an awesome time because, like, I don't know how many people watching this know about Lagaseta and Patrick.
Yeah,
and the guy reading the newspaper, the statue, that's Patrick's father.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and
I told me that right when I started working.
Yeah,
there.
I love to make jokes about that because Patrick comes in the bar all the time, and he's a big partier. Like, he loves a party, he loves to get drunk. Like, he's just a really good time dude.
Right.
So he's okay with it. I'm just like, man, if your dad only knew how many chicks had taken topless pictures next to his freaking statue, and like his dad was a dog, so he's just like, yeah, he'd love
it. That's awesome.
That's cool.
That, and I would say, what's the other day there where you pour all the Guinnesses? Like
Richard's birthday doesn't happen anymore.
Oh, it doesn't? What?
No, it doesn't do it anymore.
No, man, I would do it, and like the whole bar would be covered in them. Like, it would be crazy.
No, we did Carlon for every year he'd been alive. He stopped doing it because he's an asshole.
I witnessed it once.
He was just like, I don't want to do it anymore because fuck everybody.
Damn. All right.
Yeah.
Like,
Richard.
He's like, just pour me one.
Yeah, this is okay.
Does that sound out of character?
No. Like, well.
That's my ball, and I'm going home.
I'm taking my ball and I'm going home.
I think what's really awesome about us all, like sharing these old stories, is that ArabH0ney and Sarah are currently experiencing those in real time.
Right.
Like,
We're new here.
Yeah. All the stuff that
These
we're
newbies?
like. Yeah.
We were showing them the ropes, though, I think, pretty well.
No, you're doing it well.
Yeah.
You're showing them, dude, you are absolutely, it's like sticking a stick in their bicycle wheels right now. They're just trying to get up to speed. You're like, I don't think so.
You're not ready yet.
Yeah, build a little character.
I got to say, Josh, though, we all went camping up at Jenny Springs this weekend.
Really showed me
Fly
the
Bright's
ropes.
birthday.
Why'd you guys go camping? Was it somebody's birthday?
And it might have been.
Kayla.
And
Happy birthday, bud.
thank you. It
Happy
was
birthday.
an amazing weekend, an amazing birthday weekend.
Literally,
We
I
had-
want to go back like
we had
tomorrow.
so much fun laughing like the entire time.
The most wholesome laughs.
Yeah, I mean,
Most
Like,
wholesome
I
time.
want that feeling right
Belly
now.
laugh.
My serotonin was high.
I
Like,
just came home just on a buzz of happiness. Just like that was just so great. But we partied hard, and I gotta say, ArabH0ney hung with the best of
whole
them.
time. Yeah.
Dude,
ArabH0ney can hang, camping for 4 days.
I
That's
feel
match
like
street
I proved
cred.
myself. It was like initiation or
That's a lot.
something. Like, dude, and I felt great the whole time. I got cranky like when I showed up to my house because I finally fell asleep. But besides that, I feel like
Being
I
a
killed
girl
it.
and not
You're right, you
showered for
didn't
4
get
days.
cranky until we
Right?
actually let you
Not
out of the
even
car
like-
to go home.
Yeah.
And that was the
Saved
first
it all
sign
up.
of it.
That was the first crankiness
Saved
we
it
heard the
all
whole
up
trip.
for Olive.
I was having, dude. I think I was more cranky because we were home. I was like, ew, this isn't the campsite. like I'm at home now. This sucks. I want to go back. Take me back now.
And we learned I learned a new term. What a wook is.
Yeah.
I can't
A
believe
wook-
you didn't know what a wook is.
I know.
I
yeah.
finally
We're the same
got to
age.
show you
How do you not know what
guys-
wooks are, Travis?
I just
In person,
I just learned.
they learned what
Like,
wooks were. I've
dude,
been
some-
telling y'all about wooks for
like,
a while now.
Like girls with white dreadlocks masturbating with crystals, like snorting.
That
ketamine.
kind of that
Yeah,
is.
pretty close.
Yeah,
Oh, no, I know what a wook is, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking-
We hung out,
Dude,
we hung
they
out with the
borrow
wook.
everything.
Can I borrow you?
Yeah, which is their word for steal.
Right. Y'all borrow that.
We had our raft borrowed by a wook, right? We our
Yeah,
raft was
a
borrowed.
solar raft.
Right? No, and they just like, it's the world's
borrowed,
raft
sorry.
now,
Yeah, right.
Correct myself.
and I'm part of the world, so
We're all just humans.
this just works.
You know, like
Yeah.
we all just like are using the same
we're all
thing.
just existing on this plane
So
right
it's
now
pretty much,
together.
it's pretty much like a person that goes like festival to festival with no job.
Yeah.
And just does like crazy amounts of drugs
Yeah.
and hangs out, doesn't shower. So, when you first meet
It
these
sounds
people,
appealing.
when you first meet her, you're like, oh, I don't know.
But
But then
also
the more you
gross.
hang with them, the more you're like, man, maybe these people got
Dude,
something.
now that I hung out with them for a
yeah, they
weekend,
definitely
I'm
got
like,
something.
Yeah, they
it's,
Yeah,
it's
they-
called
they got
fucking
something.
crabs, dude. Yeah, they got something, Travis.
I don't know. The lifestyle just sounds so like exciting and chill.
Yeah, it
but
sounds
at the
very
same
itchy.
time, yeah, it does sound itchy.
Yeah, it sounds super chill, except for the
Yeah,
fucking
like the
bumps.
ringworm on my foot. Like I'm not really feeling, but like this
Yeah.
vibe is super chill, dude.
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Trav, I love it.
My
Yesterday
chakras
morning
are
when
aligned.
we woke up and I come over and you're like, I laid in bed for like 20 minutes this morning thinking like, no, I could do this. I could be a wook.
I really did. I woke up and it was like,
I know you did.
but then it almost caught me. I was really seriously thinking about it. After like 20 minutes, then I started to be like, "Oh damn! Like that got deep, Trav." Like I did. I was like,
Yeah, pump the
I like
brakes.
was
To
really like,
yourself,
yeah, I
like-
was like really thinking about it.
No,
How,
I can
how was your
tell.
first day back to work?
Then it really got bad.
dude,
'Cause
when
then I
you
was
go
like,
back to
oh,
work and you're like, what?
like I don't need this job. Like
I can
man,
just borrow
like,
everything.
Yeah, like,
I don't even need to buy anything. Just
I love
borrow.
that your thing, especially you, ArabH0ney. I've seen you fucking mow down some lobster tail and some Dom Perignon, all right? You are not cut out to be a whoop, you
Fair.
bougie
Fair.
piece of shit.
right?
This
Fair.
is not. You're
Yeah,
like,
but
oh,
what if
I
I
could
could
do
be a
this.
bougie wook? It's called, wait, what would we call a bougie wook?
Some people who hang out at Burning Man.
A nook.
Right.
A nook. I want to be a nook. Does that work? I don't know.
Yeah. No, it's trust fund babies at Burning Man with their own art installation.
RVs, and they're like, yeah, festivals, man. Yeah, festivals.
Yeah.
And they're like $200,000 RV.
Yeah,
RV.
exactly,
like,
dude.
Really cutting it, man.
We're
really.
like cooking lobster on the fire on sticks, though.
But you'd still be like, well, I borrowed it, so it's still cool, right?
Yo, that EBT, baby.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I want. This sounds like the campfire I want to hang out to. I love lobster, so.
Right.
Yeah,
I
no,
think
come
next
through.
year. Next year we'll bring lobster. That's a good
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah, crawfish. Poor man's lobster.
Dude, the crawfish, I after everyone ate the crawfish, I was still like sucking the heads of crawfish that weren't mine because they were so good.
Yikes.
The water roaches. I was just like, y'all done with this? Like, I'm gonna suck this
Yo,
shit.
you gonna suck that head? And they're like, no, that's
I'm
cold.
like, yo, this is the only head I'm sucking this weekend.
Some of that head meat.
Yeah.
Dude, middle of the night, I'm just like, yo, let me go suck some crawfish head now that I'm like fucking obliterated.
I think that might have just been like a electrolyte deficiency.
I felt good. I felt like I had power.
Yeah, no,
after.
you needed it. You're just like, more heads.
Please.
More.
Love
Let me get them
head.
crawfish eyes. They got what your body craves.
Dude, at one point I was talking to the crawfish, like looking it in the eyes, being like, tell me I'm pretty.
Man, you met someone special out there in the woods,
Yeah.
though, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Who did you meet
Love it.
there?
Paul. We were supposed to bring
Tell
him.
me I'm pretty.
He was like
Now give me your
really tired,
brains.
and I don't like to argue with him, but Paul the alien. we
I
kinda-
love how she's like really looking so enamored, and there's like a twinkle in her eye when Paul is a lit up balloon with no arms or legs, and she's like,
Nugget.
You would really think she met like the special
she fell
person.
hard for him,
She
though.
fell
She
in love.
fell hard for him.
Dude, like for I think an hour,
But she's
Travis and I were going back and forth. Like I was like, "Does my hair look okay? Like, do you think he's thinking about me?"
Why won't he
Like-
answer my
And,
text?
and the best, why won't he answer my text? And the best part was when we were laying down and we could see our neighbor Big Mike over there playing with them in the sky, and then we're like, "I see him.
He's dancing for me.
He's dancing for me." As we're laying down, we're literally like watching him above a tent at some like college rave.
Amazing that you thought that was for you.
Yeah, I'm like Paul.
Dude, I tried to go over to
You
that
and every
college
other
rave,
bitch.
and they wouldn't even let me in. They come up to me, this dude, this like jack dude with no
Yeah,
shirt
like some
on,
asshole.
some like super tight board shorts, and he comes up to me, and I'm just sitting there listening to the
Hollister
music,
vibes.
just totally on my own, just vibing, not talking or bothering anybody. And he comes up to me and he's like, "Yo, man, you can't be here unless you know somebody."
It's our camp.
Now, fortunately for me,
We're at a campsite.
fortunately for me, we knew Big Mike. All right, Big Mike was our neighbor. Our neighbor, Big Mike, this guy from New York, came down for the weekend to hang with.
Didn't
his
know
cousin
anybody there
Joe,
when he first got there.
Hilarious.
and just for camping at Ginny Springs because I heard it was a good time, and he just needed to get away from some things in New York. And so we became best buds with Big Mike and Joe. And fortunately, I knew Big Mike, so I'm like, "Yo, man, I know Big Mike." And he's like,
Oh, shit.
He pats me on the back. He's like, "Oh yeah, come on in, man. You know
No,
Big
like,
Mike."
I'm so
It's like,
sorry.
Somehow Big Mike got to know every single person at Ginny Springs.
This man
in
was
4
like
days.
old, like
legend.
he was older. Big Mike and Paul. He showed up with Paul and was like, "Hey, can you babysit for 15?" I'm like, "Babysit what?" He's like this. He's like, "Paul, you don't know Paul?" And like in his deep voice, I'm like, "No, who the fuck's Paul?" It's like this alien balloon that I fell in love with.
It's a good thing you brought him over.
A tale as old as time.
Well, then we found out, we started talking about that, and then, we started talking about nug porn.
Yeah.
About nug. So we found out what nug.
My chicken nugget fantasy. I explained
Yeah.
in detail.
Yeah, well, so Marin wanted to find out chicken nugget porn. So she searched chicken nugget porn, and then she found nug porn.
I was like, haha, I like chicken nuggets.
And Paul
like
is a
from
nug.
McDonald's.
Paul is a nug. He
Which
has no
Paul
arms
is a
or
nug.
legs.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
And then like 10 minutes later, Paul comes into my life. And I'm like, maybe this was fate. Like,
Meant to be.
and then, yeah, right. And you're like, just talking about nug porn. Paul's in my life now. Like,
you're like, oh, I think Paul's looking at
he,
you.
he listens really well.
Serendipitous.
He's like in the corner, like staring at us, glowing.
Good times, though.
Glowing.
Good
No,
times.
we straight laid on those mats between the tents for like 3 hours.
Yeah, we were all in like
Just
a
laughing.
star, like
Just
just laying
laughing
down,
and
hysterically
cracking
laughing.
jokes.
And then like Big Mike just keeps coming up with
And
Paul,
every,
and it's
and
like,
every once
Travis!
in a while,
Wait, yeah,
Big
you
Mike.
do it. Wait, you do it. You do
Big
it.
Mike, every once in a while, big Travis! Travis!
Like the entire night, I keep going like, Caleb, do the roar, and then he's like,
Travis!
that's how he sounded.
He's looking for Travis. He needs something.
But
He's like, what are you guys gonna lay
want
here all day
Travis?
like fish
You gotta
sticks?
Like fish sticks, he said.
So I think,
We're not
one
just gonna
one of
lay
the
here,
one of the
like, oh,
ideas
shit,
that we
should
had
probably
there,
go to the
is
rave next door.
is we
There's
we,
a rave.
we thought, what's
Oh.
going to be a great idea is, we're going to plan on doing a podcast up there.
Yeah.
We're going to go up there. We're going to get everybody,
be
bring everything.
Hilarious.
and we're gonna do one there. So that's our idea. We'll have it coming soon.
Did you get Big Mike's fucking email or something?
No, man. How are we gonna get into the campsites? Like, if we
How are we
don't.
gonna get into the raves?
He doesn't need to be there. We'll just say we know Big Mike. We'll be
yeah,
like,
that'll
oh,
work.
Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna
you
try
didn't
that.
get the VIP pass. If you
I'm
know
trying
Big
that the next
Mike?
time I go anywhere where there's a line, is just go to the front and be like, "Yo, I know Big Mike," and just see what happens. I think they're gonna let me in.
Yeah. Well, that would be so
Dude,
great if
say
they're
it
like,
at the
oh,
front
dude, my
gate.
bad.
They're like free. Don't even pay.
Oh shit, you know
Free.
Big Mike?
You know
Dude,
Big
get this
Mike?
dude a bottle. Get this dude a bottle. Let's go.
So wasn't there like a festival that was canceled, Bonnaroo
Yes.
or
Yeah,
whatever?
that's why we happened to walk into this rave, which was just like random and kind of lucky because then we'd walk around all night and there's literally like full setups of like LED lights, like people like projectors,
Totems.
Just not
tapestries,
streaming on
totems.
Facebook.
Oh my god, the totem,
Yeah.
the penguin totem.
Sounds like
Fire.
a blast.
When we were laying down, there was this penguin with a little tutu on, and she was so cute. And they were like making her dance this huge ass totem, and we're just laying on the ground. I'm like, look at her.
They were ready.
Look at her go.
They were ready.
Like
yeah.
she's so cute. Like, what if Paul talks to her?
I'm impressed with you specifically because you made it through that camping trip in the Florida summer heat, man.
In one bathing suit and Ed Hardy flip flops,
No.
baby. That's how we do.
And 0 showers.
That is,
And 0
that
showers.
is intense, man.
It was. It was.
Yeah, we went in the spring in the middle of the night. Like,
That's just intense. And the mosquitoes, too. So,
I was the only one getting bit, and it didn't even bother me.
Yeah,
congratulations, man.
So
You
yeah,
are a
we
Florida
want to
girl.
do another
Big deal.
podcast there. We think that'd be a great idea. We think that'd be awesome. It was a crazy time that we had there, and it was nothing but fun times for sure. Great times.
Nothing but good vibes.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know if anybody else has seen the first 2 episodes. You know, we were at White Lie, our first episode. We were at Bad Monkey. We had some sound issues there, but we're working them all out. Have we got any? Is the sound good? Has anybody said anything?
Yeah, I think it's working fine.
All right, perfect.
For the people who are listening to this episode, we didn't post.
This is Josh Shadetree 2.0.
This is our third
Nope.
episode. This is our third episode this season that we've done. This is the first one we're going to post on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. We apologize for not getting those first ones out there. You can watch them on Facebook, on the Rooster Call Facebook channel. They're there. The video is there. So going forward, though, now we figured out all these technical issues that we've been working with, and now we're recording the podcast. So this will be the first podcast that we post in a while.
I'm honored.
Just the audio,
Thank you.
yeah. So
I'm
you guys are.
We're honored.
No.
Shut up, Big
No, I
Mike.
said I was honored first. No, me.
Shit, he beat us.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm honored to be on
so-
your first podcast.
So now going forward, though, we should be posting all of our for our listeners too. What we've started doing is now we do this show live at the bars in Ybor this season. So if you want to check it out, you can watch it live on Facebook. When our next event is going to be First Chance, Last Chance on September 20th at 8 p.m. So you can come out and watch the show live.
Yeah, we want people to come live.
Come join the
come live
show.
and
Have
join the
a
show.
free drink, and we'll buy you a drink if you come out, and just join us in the fun. So that's going to be First Chance, Last Chance. It's their 10-year anniversary. They're going to be partying there Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday night, 8 p.m. We're finishing it all off with
the
with our
grand
show.
finale.
All right, and that's our reality cast. All right, that's our reality cast. We're just doing this live in front of everyone. No idea what's happening. Totally unscripted. Bringing up friends and people in Ybor, and so you can watch it on Facebook. You can come to it live, and then we're going to post it onto our YouTube channel after we've now finally figured out how to do all this stuff.
Right.
So we are thankful for your patience with us.
Right. It only took us like a year and a half.
Yeah,
Just
and
come
while you're
on.
at it, go
Honestly,
onto
fast.
Creative Loafing right now, and vote us best podcast for Best of the Bay. Rooster Call Ybor Live Best of the Bay podcast.
Yeah, I think if you go, I think it's vote.cltampa.com. I think is where you go to vote.
Okay, and we only got a couple more days. Voting ends on the 9th,
Yep.
which I think is what
It's
Thursday.
I believe so. Yeah, and then I think they say the winner's the next day, the 10th.
Okay, so we got to get everyone out voting. Put us
I
over
mean,
the top.
we'll
Let's
say
win
it
this
right
thing.
now. If we win it, we're gonna throw a crazy party in Ybor.
If we win it,
yeah, it's gonna be a crazy party. So everyone try to vote if you want a crazy party.
Yeah.
And everybody does. We'll bring Paul.
Paul will definitely
Paul,
be there.
come. You'll get to
Paul's
meet
not
him.
there. I'm not
definitely
coming.
Guarantee someone will die.
Someone died in the caverns when we were there.
Yeah, someone
shit,
died
yeah.
at the party.
Yeah.
They have
There you
signs
go.
right
That's
above the
it's
diving
not
hole.
funny,
It says
but I just
divers have died here.
Yeah.
And then
You're
while
like-
we're there,
Yeah.
someone died. They
The
went in
fact
there
that
and they
there was
couldn't
a
get out.
sign being like, "Hey, you will die if you're not trained and go in this cave. There are caves and you need to be trained."
There's
So I was
signs
like,
everywhere.
nah.
I'm
fuck
not
that.
gonna
No,
go in
they're
the
like,
cave
nah, I'm
because
cool.
I'm not trained.
Yeah.
That there's like a body bag and be like,
Sounds
"Yo,
like-
like little Johnny, don't look while we feed you a hot dog at the Springs." Like, there's
Happy-
a body
happy
bag
Labor
behind
Day.
you. And Labor Day, oh, crazy.
But you know, see, like,
I mean, R.I.P. But damn, damn.
and you know, if you do listen from our podcast from the very beginning, we really had. I mean, you think we don't have any idea what we're doing now? Back then, we really had no idea. So
Wow.
we're growing
Impressive.
slowly but surely. Yeah, slowly but
You
surely.
know us,
we're-
Josh. You've seen what we're capable of out at the bars. I mean, now that I imagine those guys starting a podcast.
Put it to work on a podcast.
I've never seen anybody go so far, so sideways. Talk about reaching on the plane you're on. I just
Next thing you know, we might be best in the Bay.
Yeah. Be like,
Party
Jesus,
time.
what is
Yeah.
this?
My
Hey,
mom
okay.
thinks it's great.
You know what?
Right? Mom likes it.
Got to give a shout out to Dom. All right, Dom.
What up, Dom?
We were hanging with him at the pool yesterday for Labor Day, and he comes up to me and he's like, "Yo, this guy I work with comes up to me and he's telling me, he goes, yo, I've been listening to this podcast about these guys in Ybor, and they
Yeah,
live above
shout
the
out
Ritz, they party above the Ritz."
Yeah, Dom.
No
And-
way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he
Yeah.
goes,
I
and he goes,
forgot
my
about
son
that.
turned me on to them. I'm like, okay, this is awesome. So like his
Yeah,
son
like,
tells
so
his dad to
random.
watch this and listen to it. He's listening to it, and Dom's like, yo, I know those guys. And the guy's like, no, you don't. He's like, Dom's like, yeah, I know those guys. So yeah, Dom knows us.
Dom
yo.
knows us.
Dom
Dom
knows
does,
us.
yeah.
No, Dom
So-
knows us.
Okay.
My,
Parties
my
with us-
best friend's boyfriend, Dom, is the best.
Parties
real
with us all the
VIP,
time,
right?
dude.
Yeah,
Dom is
we love
awesome.
Dom.
So shout out to Dom. Thanks for you know. And then they said they turned the show on at work on the speakers.
Yeah.
awesome.
Like, oh wait, I know
That
these
is so
guys.
cool.
That's so cool.
So
We-
big
yeah,
shout out
that
to
is
Dom.
so cool, man. So cool. And you know, like
Very
stuff like that,
random.
when we hear stuff like that, like that gets us so pumped up. We're like, man, like, because it's so excited that we're like, you know,
Someone's listening to me.
someone's listening to me. Like, just that's we're maybe you know, bringing out a little bit of entertainment to somebody. That's all we
Yeah.
want to do. Make
If they're
if we
having
make
as much
somebody
fun as we
laugh.
are.
Like
if they're
we're
having some
that
fun
making
like
us
us,
happy.
then that's what I'm happy about. You know.
Right. If they're watching us and like get one laugh or two laughs, like to me, I'm like, okay, that's cool. Like I like that. You know what I mean? And that's what that's what our
Put
podcast is
some
all
good out
about.
in the world, man.
Yeah, putting some good out in the world, you know,
Absolutely.
going to these bars, promoting the bars. The whole idea is like when we're going to go to these bars is kind of promote them. Say, you know, what's cool about them, what they like about them, you know, what they like working there. We bring the bartenders up. They get to talk on camera, kind of show off their personalities. You know, we have them make a drink, you know, and, you know, we'll have like a drink special that
Please
night.
don't ever do this at the Shanes.
Oh, no. You're going to have to.
No, I don't. Were you gonna bring me up and say what I like about doing like working there, make my favorite drink? Yeah, that's great.
PBR.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds all. My favorite drink to make is a beer. Okay?
Right. A beer.
Straight from the milker.
I'm sure everyone else is very excited though. I mean,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well,
just
some yes, some no.
Savage.
And we're thinking about, you know, bringing it maybe to, I think, you know, after First Chance, Last Chance, we're going to kind of bring in the gay community in Ybor, maybe do like a Bradley, something like that, maybe some drag queens. That'd
Yeah,
be
yeah.
fun, you
I thought
know.
you
Like,
said gape community at first.
yeah. Well, I think, you know, the best thing that we like living in Ybor, and we talk about it, you know, almost every podcast, just as, you know, that community in Ybor is
Yeah.
just the best thing about Ybor. Like, yeah, like people will stay here, you know, for the parties, you know, and maybe live here for a year or two if they can handle it. But people stay for that feeling of community,
Right.
and
Year
like
or
that people
two,
like look out
day
for
or
each other,
two.
and
There's nothing like scraping up your best friend off the street.
right,
On-
right,
On a
yeah.
weekly basis, you're just like it really builds a sense of camaraderie.
They got me.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
They
like
know
that's
me.
the night I knew we were best friends.
Yeah.
You carried
know.
me home with puke on you.
I know there'll always be someone there to catch me when I fall because I fall every day. Haven't hit the ground yet, baby.
Oh, and I forgot to. We got to talk about the GoFundMe page we started. So we started a GoFundMe page about 2 weeks ago now for a bartender named Drew that worked at Bad Monkey, which is one of our favorite bars here in Ybor. She had a bad diagnosis with some stuff medically, and the doctor has not cleared her to bartend, which is kind of, it's her career. So she, needs some money for some things that are piling up. So we started wanting to help her out in that. So that's a big thing that we really want to do too, is any way we can to kind of help people out in the community and at least start like a page like that. So it at least, is something that we can try to help out anyway. And if it's something positive we can do, we want to do it. So we got a couple other things too that we're kind of working on, but that right now is the main one. That our goal's at $2,000. So we all started and put, I think, 100 in. So we're at $100 right now.
So anything that can help.
Anybody else wants to like
anything will help.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna really push that here at the next first chance, last chance at the next podcast and kind of see where we can take that, and hopefully we meet some goals and things like there with the GoFundMe. But those are gonna be things that we're gonna be doing a lot too, and having some fun
to see it, man.
Yeah, be fun to do that kind of stuff. Have at least give someone a platform. We want to just create that platform that people can start doing that stuff.
Right, to help out people you love.
Yeah.
People you care about.
Yeah, right.
Step
right.
up here.
Yeah, exactly.
This is where you can be heard.
Come to the studio. Say what you like.
I prefer to say what I hate.
Talk shit,
Okay,
yeah,
what do you
man,
hate?
say what you hate, whatever.
Oh my gosh. Let me list
Yeah,
the ways.
we have time?
Like, you want this to be an hour-long show, right?
People who ask me what my favorite thing to make is.
Okay.
I mean, among other things. God.
What's a good answer? Money?
Yeah, no. What's your favorite thing to make here? I'm like,
Schmeckles?
yeah.
Schmeckles.
Schmeckles?
Money. Let's make this easy.
I'm trying to make schmeckles.
$80
I'm
tip.
trying to exist.
So when we were on last time, we were talking a little bit about, because you have a very big following on YouTube, and you do 2 videos a week, right?
I would say I have a modicum of a following.
He's being modest.
Right.
No, it's not true though. But as far as YouTube goes, like it's very small.
Okay. Well,
I mean-
okay, that's comparatively speaking.
Yes.
You say compared like us. you
Well,
got a lot of.
I mean, just there's people who fucking
It's just such a
who
wide.
eat pieces of paper on
Yeah,
on,
and have, like,
on live
3
streams
million
who have like
views.
3 million subscribers. Like I'm.
I
small
get what you're
time.
saying.
Okay. So yeah. So I mean, there's people out there, right, that have like 2 million. I don't know.
Way more.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
but, I mean,
No,
you're still
there's-
fired. Don't knock it down.
Yeah.
I've worked hard for what I have. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You were saying that. So it's 2 episodes you've been doing for 8 years.
2 videos a week for 8 years.
And I know how hard that can be, because we wanted to originally, do an episode with this every week, and then, we were like, that's just 1 episode, and we were like, that's a lot of work. Like, it's a lot of work, and so.
Well, you got a lot of moving parts here.
Right.
I don't mean that in a mean way, but it's like you have 4 different people to get together, all this equipment. Like what I do is just me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I involve a lot of other people.
Right.
ArabH0ney, of course. But I could do it by myself.
So
Yeah, if I just needed to make it happen all by myself, I could.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So
Yeah.
that makes it a lot easier. to
Josh
do
is
it.
like the hardest worker I know.
Yeah.
God, that's so sad.
Josh is like, God, I hope not.
He's like, oh damn, you should like broaden your friend group or something.
Well, it's just not accepting failure as an option. And so if you don't accept failure as an option, the only option is to succeed.
Right.
And so when I say there has to be a video every Wednesday and every Sunday,
It's commitment.
there has to be,
Right.
no matter what.
You just make it happen.
And so what I'll do is if there's not a video ready, I'll just do a live stream. There's always content on Wednesday and Sunday, no matter what. So I don't accept, I would have to be in the hospital in a fucking coma
Gotcha.
for it not to happen. And that's not just me going oh, I'm the hardest worker. It's me going well, there's no other choice. It
Mhm.
has to happen.
Gotcha.
And it's just a mindset thing.
And one of those things that really got my attention when we were talking was, and we were watching one of your videos too, where you were talking about how a lot of people are under misconceptions about some things, where you might have a video that's shared 30 million times, and you're like, man, that person's making money on that, but they're
Not
like,
at
that's
all.
not really,
Never.
that's not how it
No,
is.
not at all.
So I think there's a lot of misconceptions out there too about a
Back
lot
in
of
the
that
day,
stuff.
it was like that. Back in the day, if you had a video that did really well, you can make a lot of money off it. Now, dude, it's because it got shared on TikTok. You ain't making
Right.
money off that.
So those people that are doing those
20,000.
shock,
What are you gonna do? Sue 20,000 people for using your video
right?
on TikTok, and the lawyer is gonna look at you and laugh because they're a fucking asshole.
True.
They're not gonna touch that, dude.
And it's like what so those people that do those shock videos, like jumping off roofs, breaking a leg, and stuff like that. It's like
a thing of the past, man.
That's crazy.
Now
That's
you
crazy.
can still make money off it. It's just in a different way.
Right.
And now there's so many people, like all these people, a lot of people on TikTok, a lot of people on Instagram who have huge followings. They don't make any money at all. They're just doing it.
Right. That's crazy. Yeah, and I mean, like, that's what we're not making any money, and we haven't really thought about it, but these are just things that interest me, like, because I had misconception about it. I know there have to be a lot of other people out there,
too. That's why YouTube
too.
will never be defeated. I truly believe this. Everyone always says YouTube's dead or YouTube's ending. Like, no, it's fucking not. Because YouTube pays you.
Yeah, I think
TikTok
YouTube's
doesn't-
bigger
TikTok
than
doesn't
ever.
Pay you, right?
TikTok does not pay
Yeah,
you.
get
Instagram
no money
doesn't
from
pay you.
TikTok.
Right.
Facebook will, but it's very fickle and very weird. But YouTube
So what are they saying would
YouTube
kill it?
will just pay you.
What are
Like,
they?
ArabH0ney is monetized now. Her channel's monetized.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
2 videos.
Yeah.
Hell
What?
yeah.
And
I didn't
Yeah.
cry. You're
And I'm
crying.
not-
Her dick is
No-
big.
no apology.
Dude,
No apology.
biggest I wore my big dick shoes. Caleb knows. I was like, yo, if I'm not physically having sex, I want to look like I am. So it's white Vans. Look, if you want to look like you're getting poon, white Vans. I don't know what it is.
That's the way to front.
It looks like you're having sex.
Yeah.
Yeah, without having to have sex.
There's not even any blood spatters on them.
I was there with you when you got those shoes.
You remember? You were embarrassed because in the van store, I was like, yo, since I'm not physically having sex, I want to fucking look like I'm having sex. And she was like, Marin, stop. Like, they can hear you. Like, all the van
They
employees.
should know. They
Yeah,
sell
right.
vans.
Yeah.
And?
I'm like, yo, you know what I'm talking about. I'm like, you know what I'm talking about, right? And they're like,
Like,
they're like,
do, though.
yeah, you should buy them. I'm like, I'm going to.
yeah, just explain
Anyways.
why.
Anyways,
dipshit.
yeah, being monetized was really exciting. So
You
follow
actually
me on YouTube.
You actually found out when
Subscribe.
we were driving home from camping that they got you first money was deposited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I cried a little bit. It's fine.
It was
Well,
it
YouTube
was
will monetize you, and no one else will.
right.
Um,
So what are they saying is gonna kill it? Like, why are they saying it's dead if there's
well,
nothing out
'cause
there to
everyone
kill it?
wants to cry about it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But like, you can't. How could you defeat YouTube with another video platform?
Right.
No.
Especially
YouTube
it's just
is
how
gonna
much
be the goat
content
YouTube
there
is
forever.
Google.
Right.
Yeah,
YouTube
they're
is
way too
Google.
far ahead. They're way
Yeah.
too far ahead.
How are
Right.
you gonna
Google
like?
and YouTube.
People
Nothing
like
else
you remember when they were
matters.
trying to make like what was that one?
Bing?
Bing. and,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
All these other ones happen.
Yep.
and, like all these other video.
Bing was
platforms,
Microsoft.
like-
Yeah. So if
They're not making
Microsoft
that
can't
happen.
compete,
Yeah,
no one's
no,
gonna compete.
Google and YouTube.
You know why?
Only
Because
apps on my phone.
YouTube, you can type in how to change the door locks on a 1972 Buick Skylark, and somebody made a fucking video for that.
Like a well-produced video
Yeah,
too.
and they're like,
Yeah.
this is
like,
how you do it.
You can go fix it now.
It's
That's
the magic
true.
toolbox.
that's
You
true.
can type into
You deserve to be
YouTube and like,
paid.
how do I put a new light
Make some
switch
schmecks.
in? You can type into YouTube, how do I fix my food processor?
I learned
Like,
how to
it's-
change up my garbage disposal once.
Right. It's there already, and that's why no one's gonna beat them because it's already there.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't
You
go
don't
onto
need anything else.
HBO and figure out how to fix your fucking
Fucking
garbage
used to
disposal.
love HBO.
Right. Totally. For sure.
You can't go to Amazon Video and figure out how to change the starter in your 1989 Bronco.
Right.
On YouTube, that video already exists.
Yeah, it's a great point. Are you ever like, because, like us having a live show, now with today, where we're at in culture and, shit like that, where you say one wrong thing and everyone's all of a sudden blown up, pissed off, stuff like that. Like, do you ever really worry about that? Like, saying the
No,
wrong thing?
Not at all, because you just have to stand your ground and say what you mean.
Okay, right. Because if you don't mean wrong by it, then if you don't mean it.
If you are not trying to be a shock, not
Yeah.
trying to get any kind of shock value. I truly
Right.
believe this.
Yeah.
Because most people who get really shot down, like, you can look at them and go like, that was actually kind of fucked up. I don't know, man. Everyone's like, oh, cancel culture. I'm like, yo, but this guy was kind of an asshole.
Right. We're like someone like a Wook, some Wook DMs us and is like, yo, I got a fucking job. Like, don't.
It's just like,
Here, let
So
me go get
first
my
off,
crystals while I think about that.
never apologize.
Right.
That's rule number one.
Okay. Because, if you don't feel like you did anything wrong, if you weren't doing anything
Never
wrong.
apologize. And then don't ever say anything you have to apologize for. So
Right.
these two things work hand in hand.
For sure.
And that's why, no, I'm not worried about cancel culture. I'm not worried about any of that because I don't say anything I don't mean. I don't say anything for shock value.
Mm-hmm.
I say things that I truly believe in, and if somebody wants to step to me over something I've said, I'm fully prepared to defend it.
Yeah. That's a great point. Yeah.
Why would I apologize
that's a
for
really-
anything I've said?
For sure.
Period.
Yeah. Drop mic.
Drop the mic.
So what else we got going on? What you guys got? You guys been quiet over there. Well, we got Matt, Andrew, Caleb, just kind of hanging.
Yeah, we're still fucking around, practicing, figuring out, how to get this whole show right. We want to make sure this is chances for us to get this stuff produced well. So
Yeah.
I was over
Plus
there
these
trying to figure out
better
hardwired
each
mics
time.
suck.
What's up?
Plus these hardwired mics suck.
True story.
So we're gonna get
True
some
story.
more
I'm sorry,
wireless.
you gave me the good mic. I appreciate you.
For sure.
Nothing but the best for our guests.
Damn straight. Damn Miller Lite, baby.
Miller Lite, baby. All right,
Miller
good
Lite,
form.
baby. Nothing but the best.
I literally appreciate you guys. Thank you for having me on again. It
No,
was really
thank
good.
you so much, Josh. We taking out the time out of your day to kind of come on and bullshit with us and
Oh my gosh, no, it's so hard to sit over on the couch and talk shit and drink beer. Really a problem, man. Come on, dude. This is great.
so we got
We got our song, Travis.
Oh, that's right.
about that
Okay,
song?
so we got our theme song put in the studio. We have Andrew Ricker was fantastic. He's been great working with him. He got in the studio this last Friday when we were out camping and got it all done, and we'll have that out shortly. So we're gonna have like our own little Ybor live theme song about Ybor that's done by an artist in Ybor. So
No
or
shit.
at least we met him in Ybor. So he now has a couple other spots, around town, but he was in Ybor for probably a good 11 years, So that's really exciting for
What does the
us.
song sound like?
It's
Want to play it? Why don't we play it?
I'm trying to play, but it won't come up on my phone.
it's he came on one of the podcasts and
It's good.
Is this like
Yeah.
a rap? Is it like
It's good
Wild
stuff.
Wild
No, no,
West?
no, it's
Like
good
Will
stuff.
Smith?
Acoustic guitar.
No,
Oh,
it's not
okay.
like Will Smith. What?
Will Smith sang a lot of great theme songs.
Actually,
Okay.
the videos
You
on
did,
YouTube.
right.
Yeah.
You can go up and
Fresh,
watch it.
Fresh Prince of
We're
Bel Air,
going
Wild Wild
home
West,
till
Men
the
in
beach
Black.
is cold.
Okay, Will Smith fucks.
Fair.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's exactly what it
Yeah.
sounds like. Sarah, that's exactly what it sounds like. How did you know that?
That's Patrice Russian, okay? Forget me not.
No, it's her shit. There she is.
Every rose has its thorn.
Dude, I literally that was Love that song.
It's got like a good slow beat to it.
Yeah.
Crazy.
You can put on that. It's progressive.
That's all. That,
We're going home till the rooster calls. Trav, don't just give him a teaser. Don't give him all of it.
yeah.
Just a little tease.
It's very melancholy.
Yeah, melancholy about,
Yeah.
but about drinking. So we're like, okay, it
Yeah,
fits.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then you guys come out of left field, fucking dicks hard. It's like this nice acoustic
Yo, it be like that
group
sometimes.
freaking thing, and then you're all
Is
just
it
like,
supposed to be-
Boner Town. You guys ready for this one?
So what
gotta have a mix.
we're actually gonna do is we're gonna give it to DJ Dez.
What's up, Daz?
What
Sup,
Dez?
Dez?
Is gonna play around with it and mix it up. We're gonna give it over to Arsenio.
We ain't going home. We ain't going home.
He's
We ain't
gonna
going
add a
home.
little beat and percussion
What
to
up,
it because they've
Arsenio?
both been on the show.
Love it.
And then and have him do this all in mind with our buddy RJ Howell, who is also on the show and is a rapper. And we're just gonna kind of see what they can do with it.
Dude,
Uh,
chopped and screwed.
Yeah,
I love
dude,
it.
I'm
Yeah.
excited because
Mix it all
honestly,
up. Mix it
they're
all up with the
like,
people
good
who
at what
helped
they
us
do.
make the last season.
Yeah, yeah.
And are all
And then the end idea on that is we want to make a music video.
shoot a music video.
Yeah, shoot a music video in Ybor.
Yes.
Go to a couple bars.
I loves it.
Going to all these bars that we're doing the shows in now.
Exciting.
Right.
So that's the where
I
that
feel
song
like the
is
whole
gonna
music
go.
video should just be like getting Travis wasted.
Mama
It won't
and
just be
daddy.
Travis. It won't just be Travis.
And then just like
Wait,
filming
but
him
all of us
walk
have
down
on all of us
7th
have on
Avenue.
dreadlocks.
Yeah.
Time out. Time out.
We
what?
all have on Party City dreadlocks.
I love it. I
Hot
love
take.
it.
I know I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist, but I believe that their people are in a consortium working against us. All dreads are wigs. Every
All
single-
dreads are wigs.
Every single person who has dreads.
It's a theory.
wig.
Yeah.
They got it.
That
They
should be a music video. All of us just dread wigs.
boom.
That's a good theory.
Just
Boom.
going around getting Travis drunk.
Yeah.
Like, we're not even drinking. We're all sober. Like, just getting him drunk.
Call them out.
But what about if we do dread wigs not on your head but in a different place?
Yo,
Are you
it's
talking
the
about your
same
butt?
one at Party City, bro.
Dread pubes.
Dude, dread pubes. And then, at the end of the video, one of us will pull down our pants and have a dread wig. And be like, the end.
Yeah. Eat this.
Eat this, bitch. The end.
You want this?
See,
patchouli
We love you,
pussy?
Ybor.
You want this patchouli pussy? Or what?
That's when I knew it was getting bad, when I was like getting turned on by the smell of patchouli. I was like, oh dear, we gotta get out of here, man. Like,
Knock aside these dreads and lick this crystal.
Right.
If she doesn't smell like patchouli, I don't want that.
I don't want that.
Yeah, you gotta have standards.
She's not like the other girl.
You want to
She
eat
smells like
my
patchouli.
crystal?
Eat my crystal and my patchouli ass.
That's ArabH0ney right there.
What
Dude,
up?
I imagine that Wooks buttholes are so fucking weird looking.
So big. For some
Because they
reason.
they're just like irritated.
Why do I think they're just so?
Oh yeah.
That ringworm, just
Dude,
all of it.
They're public showers, not bathing, eating gas station food and ground scores. Their assholes are
I
irritated.
know they're just borrowing
Yeah.
food from everyone around them.
Dude,
they don't
they
even
just
know what
look
they're
like
eating most of the time. Their asshole
Exactly,
is huge.
dude. It just looks like a
Like,
fucking
dude, their shit just falls out.
a piece of rare steak with a hair tie. Like it's awful.
Like, is it a blue hair tie? Or is it a green hair tie?
This is just like the worst, dude. Can you imagine what it's like? Yeah, we're all laughing.
You think it's a hair tie? That's a pube, Josh.
Yeah. I was talking about that was the ring part. We're all laughing, but they have to live with this. They're out there right now.
Right.
That's our next, that's our next
Yo,
foundation.
but like,
That's our next therapy.
Yes.
Next foundation.
Right. Next charity, GoFundMe for
Marin's-
fucking Wooks
Marin,
assholes.
is that-
Yes.
Marin, did Paul just text you?
yeah, dude, Paul just sent me like.
What did Paul text you?
Just look at you. He gets just so excited.
Don't say.
I don't know. Like he said, I look really pretty today. He saw
Oh
me
my
earlier
God.
before I left the house.
Here we go.
And so it begins.
I think he knows. Like I've been feeling like a little distance between us, so like he wanted to text me. And like
That makes sense.
I don't know. Like I'm just always so worried that like he's not into me. Like ever since I met him, he's just.
Well, he
Makes
is
me
kind
feel
of
whole.
sought after, you know.
He's just a quiet guy. He doesn't talk much.
He just
He
doesn't
doesn't
talk
talk much.
Indestructible when he has an affair.
Paul.
Just don't bring any like sharp objects around him to the date.
He gets scared. All right, so we got next episode is going to be September 20th.
First chance, last chance.
last chance. We got her going live right now on Facebook. We're going to have this posted up YouTube as well. So we're going to have that going. And we also got the Spotify recorded tonight. So we hadn't had the Spotify in the last couple episodes because we weren't recording audio. So we're finally figuring that all out now,
Returning
too.
to the roots. Returning
We're-
to the roots.
Turn to the roots, right. So, we got so many ideas going back and forth. We have all these ideas. When all four of us get together and just kind of start BSing and have some drinks, and then, one idea gets to the next. So we have, all these ideas that we're trying to kind of really hone down and really make, pick a couple to really work on right now. We'll have to wait sexy bots for another day. So, but
It's coming though.
TBD.
TBD, sexy bots on 7.
TBD. They're not ready for it.
But so we're really excited about everything going on, about having Josh here tonight and ArabH0ney, Sarah. It was fantastic
Thanks for
having you
having
guys. Absolutely.
Paul sends his
No,
regards.
thank you. Thank you for coming.
What up, Paul? Thanks for listening.
Yeah, he's listening right
Does
now.
he have a radio or a cell phone? Oh, he's got a cell phone.
He's at cell phone. Yeah, I bought it for
It's
him.
tied into Wi-Fi through.
Even though
his
he doesn't
brain.
have ears.
I'm sifting hard for this guy. I just bought him a new iPhone. Like
What
my
is he-
camera has. I have one camera. I bought him the 3-camera one.
Yeah.
You
It's
should have
very
got
nice.
him like
But
the
that's how
cell
you know
phone
it's
that
real.
blows up.
That's a real
I-
deal.
I'm in love.
That's nice. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
You know.
Oh, one more thing I want to ask Andrew.
Yes, sir.
Guess this movie. 2 words. Or you get 2 clues.
Okay.
Chevy Chase,
Okay.
Yellow Dog.
Yellow dog, Chevy
Talking
Chase.
if he got that, that's fucking, that'd be
Yellow
amazing.
dog.
Do you know?
Yeah, Caleb was asking us yesterday. We couldn't figure it out. It took us a minute.
I
It's
don't
like,
know.
dude,
You need the answer? I had to look it up.
that Chevy Chase and had a yellow dog
Yellow dog.
in the movie?
Yep.
Caleb said he would blow
Is
you.
it the
if
one
you-
where he's a
He did.
rider
Oh,
in a
that's
car?
right.
You
Caleb
blow
did
him
say
if
at
you
the
get it?
pool that he would blow you if you got this
So
right.
it's the
Caleb
one
said a
where
lot
he's-
at the pool yesterday.
yeah, he did.
Caleb said a lot of things.
I blew Brady.
to
I blew
everyone
Brady.
involved.
I believe it.
Number one, if I get it right,
Some people are
I
scared.
pass on the blowjob. Thank you, Caleb. Is it the one where he goes to the city, the country to be a writer? Yeah,
Yes.
It's yeah.
Fletch.
Do you know the name of the movie?
Okay. So I got the movie right.
Yep.
I don't know if I want the
I can't
name right
remember what
because
it
that
was.
means she
Looked
might
it up
want to blow
yesterday,
me.
but
Fletch?
You had the
I can't
option.
remember.
No, it's
No,
not
not
Flesh.
Flesh.
It's
Ratatouille?
Funny House. Funny Farm.
Oh
Funny
shit!
Damn.
Oh shit! He got it.
Drop
Boom.
trowel,
He
baby.
got it.
Boom skis.
All right.
That
Andrew,
is
name
impressive.
The time and
Like
place.
6
Somebody's
Name
gonna
the
be
time
making your
and
seat.
place.
Somebody's going to be making your
Dude,
semen into a
I
BM
knew
tonight.
You,
Yeah, baby.
Andrew knows
Yeah,
fucking
baby.
movies, man.
Trivia master.
Never,
Mm.
never.
all
in
Do
the
you
his
not
movies.
wait for the things that come out of your
Chevy
That's
Chase.
the
orgasm
movie
to
too.
be
Remember, he broke the record for
sustenance?
eating
She ball.
sheep balls.
Most
Sheep
sheep
I'm
balls.
balls.
hungry. Not anymore. Now
hungry
I
bird.
couldn't poop earlier, but now I can make a BM from your cum. That's not.
And that's
me.
where we're gonna end it.
All right.
That's a great ending right there.
That's
Happy day.
because you got Funny Farm. Blame Chevy Chase.
Funny
Chevy
farm.
Way to go,
Chase.
Chevy Chase.
Way to go, you fucking piece of shit.
All right, send it off for Rooster Call.
Yeah, absolutely. No. Josh, thank you coming. ArabH0ney, Sarah, don't forget to vote. Creative Loki, vote. Best Bay Podcast. Thank you very much, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Somewhere down the Ybor streets are calling. Between 15 and 20 Friday night. Should've learned by now that one drink always means we ain't going home till the rooster calls. Sometimes we like to drink a little whiskey. Sometimes we like to get a little high. Every time the band says it's their last song, we say we ain't going home till the rooster calls. Here we go again, making memories. I think it's safe to say we're good and drunk. Every bar on the avenue is closing up. We say we ain't going home till the rooster calls. We ain't going home till the rooster calls. We ain't going home till the rooster calls.